Hey guys and gals, I'm Chris and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing the May 2022 IPSY Glam Bag and Glam Bag Plus. So if you'd like to see what's inside as well as what look I create with the products, maybe, then stay exactly where you are because we're getting into it right now. Now IPSY does have 3 different options for you to choose from for which monthly subscription you'd like. There's the Glam Bag, the Glam Bag Plus, and Glam Bag X. What they send me is the Glam Bag and the Glam Bag Plus. And if you'd like to know more information about IPSY, there will be a link in the description down below. Check that out if you want to know about the pricing, the value of the boxes, which is pretty good, and sometimes there's little sneak peeks or choice options that you can choose from. I don't have the options for choice normally because it is sent to me by them, so I don't have like a username and a password to log into the website. But regardless, I'm always really excited to see what they put in the box. So without further ado, let's find out together. It looks like they did include the little card on top of the box that tells the theme for the month, and this month's theme is Wild Beauty. This month, delight in all the things that make you feel alive. A fresh mani, need one of those really bad. Botanical skincare, going barefoot in the grass, and let your imagination run wild. Then on the inside of the card it says Fresh Take Challenge. Everyday looks feeling a little meh lately? We can relate. Break out of that beauty rut and show us your fresh takes. Try a new hairstyle, rock a fun shadow, or spill your best TikTok beauty hack. Try a new hairstyle. Ugh, I need a haircut. Can I get one of those in IPSY, please? Or just send me a wig or a toupee. We'll be fine. So the first thing right out of the box is the Glam Bag itself. Oh, it's floral. Got some is that roses? Maybe, I think some roses on the front of it. This is the kind of print that I'm not very fond of. This reminds me of, like, I don't know, my grandmother's dresses that she used to wear to church. That's just me, you know? It just seems very old-fashioned. It may be your vibe, that's okay. Let it be your vibe. You rock that vibe. I mean, I'm also not a fan of like gold jewelry. It just looks old and rustic to me, and I'm not a fan. I'm more of a platinum silver kind of guy. Anyway, let's see what the bag has inside. Now this is the Glam Bag itself, so this is gonna have 5 deluxe sample size items, sometimes 4, but it should be 5. And the first one is a Black Magic liquid liner, the Cocoa Edit shade, so it's brown, and it is from the brand IPSY. Oh my gosh. I ordered some of this in a flip box. This is also from IPSY. It's their Beach Waterproof Mascara, Vacay and Volume Mascara. This stuff, if you need a waterproof mascara that you're not going to be able to take off unless you use like a makeup removing balm or an oil-based makeup remover, this will get you there. It gives huge volume, huge length, and lasts through anything. Lasts through hot tub time, pool time, rain, whatever you need it to last through, it'll last through it. So because I was very impressed with that mascara, I'm assuming and hoping that I'm going to be impressed with the liner as well. Good, it has a little shaker inside so you can refill the tip when it starts getting dry and crusty from all your eyeshadow. Wait, that's not a felt tip, that's a brush tip, my favorite. Oh, good. It's gonna be a good day today. I can tell already. It is a very soft cocoa kind of brown, very natural, very wearable, and a very clean, sharp line. Glam Bag item number 2 is LLCB Lovecraft Beauty Eyeshadow Primer. I didn't know they had an eyeshadow primer. Prime and prepare your eyelids for optimum, long-lasting wear of your favorite eyeshadows, enhances pigmentation, prevents creasing, and keeps your color where you put it. Again, another product I've tried from this brand was a pot eyeliner. It was okay. It wasn't the greatest. It was fine. I mean, it worked, but it wasn't anything to write home about. I'm curious if this is gonna be one of those like velvety matte kind of eyeshadow primers or if it's gonna be a really creamy tinted eyeshadow primer. Let's find out. Does come out a little bit tinted. Let's see, does it dry invisible? It does, okay, so this is more of the velvety kind of eyeshadow bases. It doesn't have a whole lot of tack to it, so I would assume all of the shadows are gonna be really, really soft and blendable with this kind of base. Sort of like the Viseart base and the Morphe base, and I think maybe the Natasha Denona base is also like that. We've also got a Fresh Start eyeshadow palette from Complex Culture is what it says. Bring a new outlook with these jewel-inspired shades that will spark a new attitude. I know a lot of people who need that. 4 creamy buildable matte and shimmer shades to wear alone or layered for endless looks. Endless with 4 shades? I doubt that. Oh, it is very pretty though. At least that really bright white silvery shimmer is really, really pretty. Of course, I'm drawn to that one. Oh, they're so soft and powdery. Not like dry, not good feeling powdery, but like really, really soft. Like it's pressed very softly. Just barely touching it, I'm getting powder up. And the shimmers, oh, I expected those to be kind of wet feeling because the powders were so soft, but they're not. They're a little drier. Oh, but that does not stop the impact they have. My goodness. Oh, just look at that silver. Oh, it's got a rose gold shift to it. It's not just a silver. What's next? Beauty for Real, lip liner or eyeliner? D-Fine lip liner. It's like the letter D dash fine, D-Fine. And it's in the shade Neutral. That does not look neutral. Well, no. That does not look neutral. It looks like a purpley mauve. Oh, but that looks neutral. Okay, I can accept that as neutral. Let's see. Oh, definitely. That is for sure your lips but better kind of vibes, you know? That's already 5 products and I feel a couple more in here. We're getting more than normal. That's exciting. And last month we got a moisturizer from JOAH. I'm pretty sure that was in IPSY. Now we have a body cleanser from JOAH. And that moisturizer I've been using is phenomenal. It's amazing. It hydrates, but it doesn't leave me like greasy feeling. I hate that feeling with body moisturizers. I just hope this smells as fresh and clean as the moisturizer does. It does. It smells like you just got out of the shower. You know the smell, that clean, fresh, maybe sometimes slightly floral scent. That's what it smells like. And now number 7. This is the final deluxe sample size in this bag. I can't believe they put 7 items in here this time. Maybe they're making up for the last time and it was 4. They're adding a couple of extra. I'll take it. We've got the First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Niacinamide Brightening Cream. If you can't tell by these under eyes, I definitely welcome products that offer brightening for under eyes or eyes in general because I've got some tinted eyes. I mean, half the time people think I'm wearing eyeshadow already. I'm not. This is just like my normal color. That's who I am. But is this tinted? Oh, it is kind of tinted. And I think it's sort of shimmery. I really don't like under eye shimmery things. I've been trying one recently from a specific brand that I'm trying to give a very thorough skincare review of their first launch. And the under eye cream from that brand, it makes me look so bad under my eyes. And I'm hoping this doesn't do the same thing. Okay, it is shimmery, not nearly as much as I was anticipating. It actually looks okay. I don't feel uncomfortable with it under my eyes. Oh wow, that actually did a little something. I feel like this side's just a little bit brighter because it's reflecting the light. I will take that. I will definitely take that. I also thoroughly enjoy the fact that it has niacinamide in it. Niacinamide and hyaluronic acid are definitely my 2 top favorite ingredients for plumping and smoothing out the pores, making the pores look smaller. Who doesn't love smaller looking pores? Now that we've opened all 7 deluxe sample size products, let's move on to Glam Bag Plus and see how many and what items we've got there. It should be just everything that's like freestanding in the box now, so I'm just gonna start pulling stuff out. First is Rhodial Soft Focus Glow Drops Illuminating Ultimate Glow Primer. Illuminate, glow, and be radiant with Soft Focus Glow Drops. Formulated with actives to brighten the complexion whilst providing the perfect skin perfecting priming base for makeup. Can also be used alone for naturally dewy skin. Offers a soft focus glow, perfect base for makeup, dewy skin effect, antioxidant benefits for healthy looking skin. I know for sure 100% I've used something from Rhodial. I'm pretty sure it was Rhodial. I think it was like a dragon fruit essence or something like that. I don't remember for sure exactly what it was, but I know I used all of it. And I think I remember liking it. I didn't hate it because I would remember that for sure. I'm already a fan of this because it is dewy. It's not glittery. It's not super shimmery. It's glowy, like wet glowy. And this is the kind of glowy that I like. Products like this smooth out texture more so than like a shimmery product, which usually adds texture. So I'm always game for something like this. Plus, it smells really, really good. Off to a great start. Let's see if product number 2 is just as good. Kate Somerville. Just as good. Oh, the Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser. I have actually tried this before. I enjoyed it. It wasn't my favorite cleanser. It didn't feel like it really gave me a deep down cleanse. It was very gentle though. So if you've got sensitive skin, this is something that you would really like. I just don't have sensitive skin. I feel like my skin is as durable as concrete sometimes. So I'm not gonna open this up because I'm probably not gonna use it. But if I can find the unboxing that I originally had with that cleanser in it, I'll leave it linked up here so you can check it out if you want to, just if you want. Otherwise, let's move on. Hair Nova Hydrating Cream. All it says is massage liberally into skin, repeat as needed. That's okay, that's all the instruction I need. I wonder though if because it's the brand name Pear Nova, if it's gonna smell like pear. So let's see if that's the case. I don't know if that's pear. It almost smells like cinnamon, which I'm cooking right now, but I'm cooking like a Cajun rice, so there is no cinnamon in it, so it shouldn't be the food that I'm smelling. Oh, that is really good. It is pear, but it's not like you would think pear is going to be. You know, most pear scented things are very, very pear. It's very obvious that it's pear. This is like a musky pear. It smells very asexual too, which I like. And it dries really, really fast. It doesn't leave that, like I said earlier, that greasy kind of weird feeling behind. I guess my skin was just really, really thirsty because it has soaked in super fast. It smells so good in here now too. So that was 2 products. Let's see what number 3 is. I think this is the last. Yes, this is the last product as well. So maybe some of the stuff that was in the Glam Bag should have been in the Glam Bag Plus. The last item is a palette of some sort. I can't read it through the plastic. It is from Formula Z Transforming Beauty Cheek Palette. I love the like holographic diamond looking font. That's really fun. And it's very pretty. Actually, all of the packaging is sort of holographic. It's got like the rainbow shift to it. I wonder if this brand has more packaging like this, if this is like a line from them, or if it's just this one product. It says, it's glow time. Our first ever dreamy cheek palette is here. Complete with 2 light reflective highlighters, 2 petal soft blushes, and 3 different finishes to take, glow, and go. Infused with next generation hydro ingredients, it's all you need to achieve the perfect inner glow in seconds. Oh, it's very deep looking. Maybe that's medium-ish, I guess. Just the highlighters look like they're gonna be really dark. Perhaps they're going to leave a cast. So, like a champagne-y gold highlighter or like a lighter gold highlighter, then a deeper, more bronzy gold highlighter, a shimmery kind of satiny sort of blush with just a little bit of glow to it, and then a fully matte blush, which, my favorite. But I bet combining these 2 blushes would actually be pretty even if you have textured skin, because it would be sort of a satin matte rather than a satin like the other blush is. I really like that golden kind of highlighter. It reminds me of the BB Plus Illumination Cream from Gerard Cosmetics in the shade Grace. It looks just like that. And that's my favorite highlighter from Gerard Cosmetics. I'm happy with that color story. Now let's just double check the box, make sure that actually is the last item inside. It is. All we have left is the Glam Bag Plus bag, which is the roses again. I mean, yeah, I still don't like it. I was thinking maybe it was growing on me, seeing it in the big bag form, but it's still not. I just don't like that print. But the bags do match just like usual, so if you carry them together, it's gonna be a great fit if you have the Glam Bag and the Glam Bag Plus. And this month, we actually have the products to be able to create a look. So give me just a second, let me gather everything up and figure out what we're gonna do here, and I'll be right back. Okay, with everything together, we have the liquid highlighter, the eyeshadow base, the eyeshadow palette, what was the Complex Culture eyeshadow palette, the Formula Z face palette, the lip liner, and the eyeliner. So we've got an eye look essentially and a little bit of complexion products. So I'm gonna start with complexion today, just because the eye look is gonna be something very soft obviously, except that silver rosy pink color. But other than that, the shades in the palette are very natural, very wearable, if you will. So let's start out with this Liquid Glow Primer. I'm so happy that this is a glowy product and not a shimmery product. Makes the world of difference. P.S. This First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Niacinamide Brightening Cream, I actually really like this. Even though it has some shimmery aspects to it, the shine that it's got isn't way too intense and it actually looks really good. Now that I've worn it for a little bit and looked close up at my face, I just really like the way it looks. It makes my under eyes look a little more healthy, a little more rejuvenated, and that's much better than just shimmery and textured, you know? Since the primer has me glowy and dewy, I'm gonna go ahead and build my base off camera, then we'll come back and try out the face palette and then move on to the eyes. Okay, luckily I'm already very, very bronzed, so I don't need any kind of added bronzer since this doesn't have one anyway. That's sort of perfect. But I do think for the blush, I am actually gonna combine the Class Act and Extra Fierce shade. I just wanna see if it will be slightly luminous because I've got some dewy foundation on right now and I think they'll go really well together, but hopefully it just won't be like way too much and way too dramatic. I'm just gonna take a little boop boop and a little boop boop from both of them and see what happens, I guess. Kind of the perfect flush of color kind of shade. You can even see just barely using it that it just gives me that little bit of warmth, little bit of skin tone redness, if you will. But both shades are very natural. One's just a little bit deeper than the other. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. It's actually really pretty. And luckily the glow that it's giving is sort of like a lit from within glow. Oh, kind of like the packaging says, doesn't it? Yeah, lit from within. So it is doing what it says it's supposed to do. Now I feel like if I would have gone in with the Extra Fierce shade just by itself, not only would I have a cast because it's a little bit too dark, but I'm sure the glow would be very intense then. And I like this glow, sort of a satiny matte kind of glow. That color's just perfection. Now the highlighter, let's see if it's a glow from within kind of vibe. Oh. It is. It is a little intense, a little more intense than what Glow From Within is to me, but as I keep going over it with the brush and sort of buffing out those edges, it does turn into a Glow From Within kind of vibe. If all of the other powder products from Formula Z have this same kind of formula, I'm excited to try more from this brand. Natural and fabulous? Yes, please. I'll take it. I'll take 2. Or 3 or 4. Now it's moment of truth for the eye primer. It says to put this on with your fingers, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't normally do that though. I like using either a flat brush or more of a buffing brush. That's more tinted than I thought. It really seemed like it blended out to no tint once it was on the back of my hand. It is definitely tinted though. I thought the tint would just disappear, but there is a little bit of tint. It's kind of decreasing the amount of hyperpigmentation that I've got on my lids, and I will definitely welcome that into my life. So let's start out using a little bit of this cream kind of shade on a really big fluffy brush. Whoa, yes, very, very powdery. And all I'm gonna do with this is just pretty much set that base everywhere and fill the crease with the cream color. Obviously, this is gonna be a super simple look. I mean, we have 2 matte shades and 2 shimmer shades. We can't really go too far with it. The eyeshadow base is for sure 100% one of those more velvety, sort of mattifying kind of eyeshadow primers. Even just while I'm putting this one shade everywhere, I can see how soft it looks, and none of the pigment is really sticking. You know how some eyeshadow bases, when they're super tacky and you go in with a shadow, you just get like a splotch of really vibrant color, but all of the edges don't want to blend until the eyeshadow base dries a little bit? This is not like that. It's just a really soft and blendable base to start out with. So if you like soft eyeshadow looks, you like smoky eyes, really blown out looks, I feel like this is gonna be a really good base for you. And now a little bit of whatever shade this is. It's like a copper brick burgundy, if you want to call it that. It looks like a blush, okay? That's the vibe I get from it. And I'm just gonna start putting this one in the crease, all the way around from the inner corner to the outer corner. It's sort of gonna be the primary color of the eye look. But before I put the shimmer shade on the lid, I'm gonna take the fluffy brush again and just blend out the edges upward into the brow bone, so it doesn't just look like one solid color sitting there by its lonesome. I'm not sure if it's the base or this eyeshadow brand, but I'm realizing I have a lot of control over the shadow. It starts out pretty soft, soft, but I can build it and it gets really pigmented really quickly. And I actually prefer shadows like that, something that I can get just that light wash of color if I choose to, or I can make it really punchy if I want. And I didn't think with this eyeshadow base and these shadows that I was gonna get any kind of real punchy pigment, but that orangey red is quite vibrant. Now, like I said, I'm just blending out the edges with the fluffy brush and the lighter creamy kind of shade just to make it soft. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and just pull the same shade down onto the lower lash line and blend it out just like I did the crease. It's definitely shimmer time now, so I'm gonna use the gold a little bit. I have to use both shimmer shades. I can't just go in the silver pink like I was going to. You guys know me. It's probably the only shade I would have used. Now, my lid at this point is not tacky. There's nothing for the shadow to really stick to except the base that has powder all over it now. So we're just gonna see if it'll stick without getting a whole bunch of fallout. I doubt it, but we're gonna try. Oh, well, I have no fallout. Okay then. You can tell the coverage is a little lackluster because it didn't have anything tacky to stick to. So because of that, I'm gonna take a little bit of it on my finger and just see if it will give it enough liquid or oil or tack to at least build up a little bit more to not be so opaque. Or no, translucent. Oh yeah. That is much better. Now you can very clearly see that it's gold. And just with my pinky, I'm gonna take that really beautiful, I wanna call it a rose gold, but it's a silver, pretty much. It just has a shift of rose gold. And that's gonna go right on the center. Oh my heart. Oh, look at that. Ugh, I want more. Will that be too intense? Oh well, who cares? I don't. It's so beautiful. Add a little more gold on both sides, just to blend. Okay, we're gonna finish the other eye, then we're gonna test out the eyeliner. Now let's see if the ICO eyeliner is just as good as the ICO waterproof mascara. I'm really hoping it is, because I really wanna love the ICO stuff. I'm gonna try not to do a giant wing today. I just want a little flick, you know? But every time I say that I just want that little flick, I end up with a wing like out to here, so wish me luck. Ooh, pigment went down the moment I touched my skin. I don't have any powder built up on the brush yet. So far, so good. It's so sharp. It reminds me a lot of the Stila micro tip liner because it's just so sharp and pointy. Like making a clean line right here and it actually having a sharp point is unheard of with a felt tip liner, for me anyway, and my eyes. I'm also not noticing any bleeding so far, which is good. I hate feathering and bleeding. Hard enough for me to get rid of the texture on my eyelid. I don't need an eyeliner to bring it out even further. It's a very rich brown too. Ugh. Thank goodness I only made one little boo-boo and had to make the wing just a tiny bit bigger, but it doesn't go out to here. I'm okay with this. Wow, that looks really good, actually. Look at how clean and opaque that is. Very good liner. I like it. If you're putting it over eyeshadow though, I do recommend more than one pass. Let the first coat dry and then go over it with another because I noticed the gold eyeshadow did show through somewhat after the first coat, but it wasn't a lot. But if you want it to be like this and you want that real rich intensity, definitely go over it a second time. I am now 100% certain that ICO is one of my favorite brands. Their stuff just does what it's supposed to do. It actually works and their claims aren't outrageous. They just do what they say. And that's so unheard of in the makeup industry sometimes. Now the last product to finish off this look is the Beauty For Real Lip Liner. So give me just a second to throw on mascara and probably Tightline with some brown eyeliner. I think that would be really cute with this. Then we'll finish off the look with a lip and my brows. Forgot, I don't have anything on there. Brows and eyes are done, and look at this liner. It looks so good. I'm so glad that I decided to Tightline because it took that gap away from my liner and my waterline. So now it's like this solid, beautiful, dark, chocolatey brown everywhere, and I'm living for it. But now let's finish the lips. Let me take off my lip plumper and gloss because those were definitely needed beforehand to plump up these little birdie lips. I feel like it's been forever since I had filler, so any plumpness I've got left is just all natural. And I was looking for a lipstick that I thought would pair with this liner, but I didn't really find one that was just screaming my name, so instead I'm gonna use this new Live Glam Pretty Pout lip oil I got. Look at how pretty all the little flowers inside are. Ooh! That lid is astonishing. I love that. But anyway, it's just really pretty. So I wanted to use it and see what it's like. So I'm just gonna use the lip liner all over the lip. essentially use it like a lipstick, I guess. Surprisingly enough, this pencil is really creamy. I thought it was gonna be more of like the dry kind of wood pencils. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. It just sort of seemed like it was gonna be that kind of consistency once I swatched it on the back of my hand, but it's not. It's very creamy. It almost feels like a bullet lipstick. Now let's throw on some of the Live Glam lip oil and finish off this look. And just a little bit of oil to glisten everything up, glisten everything up. Ooh, that smells and tastes like cupcakes or something. I'm just so glad it doesn't smell like roses, because everything smells like roses right now. And I digress, but guess what, chicken butt? We have now finished the IPSY unboxing, and here's the finished look. So what do you guys think? I think it's really, really beautiful. However, I don't think that it fits the theme of wild beauty. To me, like if I made a curated bundle with the theme of wild beauty, I would go with like rainbow colors, 4 shades of pressed pigments with like a loose pigment that can go over anything. Something that gives you a little versatility but lets you have a range of bright colors if you want it. It definitely wouldn't have been a theme of natural, wearable kind of stuff because it's wild. This doesn't scream wild to me. You can see that I'm a little feisty with my wing, but it still doesn't really scream wild. Even the little challenge thing that's on the inside of the card, one of their recommendations for the challenge is to rock a fun shadow. When you have a palette like this, the most fun you can get out of it, I would say, would be kind of the silvery shade. If you just put that everywhere, that might be a little different, a little unique, if you will, a little wild, as they might say. But maybe they went under the mentality that most people don't wear shades like that, or tones like that, or go to that extreme. But with that being said, I'm not mad at the bundle they sent. I just don't think it matches the theme they said that it does. And that is officially everything from the May 2022 IPSY Glam Bag and Glam Bag Plus. Not specifically in that order, apparently. So what do you guys think of this month's curated bundle? Let me know down in the comments below. You guys know that I'm always hanging out down there with you, just chilling, just talking, so let's talk. And if you had fun with me unboxing this month's IPSY, don't forget to hit the subscribe button in that corner and the little notification bell right beside subscribe so that maybe YouTube might notify you when I upload a new video. We'll see. Let me know. Also, if you like this look and you want to see more looks like them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. My username is the same for everything. It's just ChristopherJMUA. And if you gain nothing out of this video, if you gain nothing out of any of my videos, then please at least gain this. And that is to always remember and never forget that you are absolutely beautiful. And don't let anybody ever tell you you're not. Bye!